What rate of any slow wireless set of management is rapid?
I have a problem. I forget medical terminologies the moment I learn it. So here is my question. What if I could force my brain to remember 500 terms in just 48 hours? This is the story of what happened when I gave my best. I genuinely believe you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, but most people never actually test that. So, with exams looming and my study discipline being questionable, I decided to make this my proof of concept. Because if I could force my brain to retain 500 medical terms under pressure, what else becomes possible? So I have started the challenge. So what I'm doing is I'm just writing down all of the names of the words that I'm learning. Basically, I've started with pharmacology because it has most number of words to learn. So it would be easy for me to just complete out 500 words. I thought I had it all figured out. Pharmacology, drugs, Sankey cards, space repetition, but 8 hours into the challenge and reality was not cooperating at all. Now we are in around 8 hours of the challenge and I have learned around 60 words. I know that number is really down. I should have learned around 100 words till now. Around 1/6 of the challenge is completed and I'm lagging behind in the challenge. It's not like I have learned all of those around 60 words. Most of them I have already forgotten. So what my strategy is, for today, I will be completing my complete CNS unit of pharmacology and then I'm actually making Anki cards on parallel. Like Anki is a flashcard app that is based on active recall and spaced repetition, one of the best tools out there internationally to learn anything that you want. It is like if something is in my Anki cards, it will be automatically uploaded to my brain. You can try that out and search for various YouTube tutorials, or in future I will make one on how to use it to effectively learn anything, any point information thing through that app. And after making those Anki cards parallel to whatever I am studying, I will start recalling them. Once I complete CNS unit, I will start my Anki cards and I will study other subjects parallelly so that I do not forget all of the words that I have learned and make sure that I have learned around 500 words in 48 hours. And to be honest, at this point, I really don't know if I will make to this challenge or not because it has been around 8 hours and I have learned only 50-60 words and there are more 450 words and 440 words to go. You know what? I hate plans because I never follow them. I switched pharma for patho because I was losing interest. Switching topics keeps me more engaged because if you are bored, your brain literally won't retain information efficiently. Second, I was avoiding Anki. But spaced repetition isn't optional if you want long-term retention. It feels harder because it forces you to recall. But difficulty is the point. That's what transfers knowledge from short-term memory to long-term memory. After realizing this, I committed 1 hour daily Anki cards, no excuses. Third, I changed locations. Your environment directly impacts your focus. Same room, same desk, same everything, your brain gets habituated. So I left my room in the Oval Garden right now. I am around 25, 26-ish hours in the challenge and I think I have learned around 170, 180 words. I'm lagging behind in this challenge and what I think is learning first 250 words is easier than learning the next 250 words. While learning the next 250 words, it would be more difficult because I need to revise the first 250 words and I'm more than halfway through this challenge and still I'm not able to learn half of the words that are needed to be learned. Let us see, I will give my best and I hope I will be able to complete this challenge. And what I actually think is Anki is good for isolated facts, not for concepts because concepts has interlinks between them. Anki isn't good in interlinking in different concepts but isolated facts like I need to learn the names of the medicine. So this is a fact that the name of the medicine is this and this is the amount of dose we need to give. That is the isolated fact and that is best for Anki. And Anki is also really well for long-term retention because based on what output you give, how are you learning a particular card, it will automatically design the whole algorithm around. Hour 25 turned into hour 40, and with every passing hour, the challenge felt further away. Around 40 hours, and this project or dream of learning 500 words in 48 hours of studying, and I will show you the reality. Around 65 words that I have not recalled till now, 25 words that I have forgotten and I need to recall right now, and 36 words that are due and posted for the day. I'm stuck in multiple things, like I have to revise and study pathology and microbiology as my exams are approaching, but I'm not able to balance all these three things and absolutely not able to learn. Got that flow that is needed to learn words and kind of that mindset that it is easy to learn. Kind of my thought of that we can achieve anything that we set our mind to. And to be honest, to an extent, I think I have realized that it is true. I didn't learn or I didn't recall the Anki for a day before yesterday because my mind needs novelty in studying out things. I cannot study only one subject or one topic for a very long period of time. I just cannot do it. One of the questions that were arising in my mind is there are not actually too many words that we need to remember in pharmacology or in any subjects that you are studying. There are only a bunch of stuff that you are needed to learn. And if I tell in the perspective of words and about pharmacology, there are not more than 2000 words. I may be wrong, but there are not more than 2000 to 3000 words at max that we are obligated to learn. So as a word count, it is not looking too large that we just need to learn 2000 words, 2 to 3000 words, and the subject is perfect. We do not have that learning habit, and our brains are not adapted to learn so many words at a particular amount of time. That is why it feels like a burden sometimes. I'm just proud of myself that I have at least got that momentum of learning so that I can learn the things really well now. At the end of 48 hours, 370 out of 500, I didn't hit the goal. I don't think that number matters anymore. What matters is that for years I told myself I had a weak memory, that I just couldn't retain things like other people could. These 48 hours changed that, not because I succeeded, but because I finally proved to myself that with the right system and consistency, I can learn. Actually learn. This wasn't about 500 words, it was about killing that insecurity. And I did.